Well, welcome back everybody. Hi Flo, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Welcome in. We are a bit late today again. We also will probably having a shorter stream. As I mentioned, I have to be a bit of a dog sitter today. Very happy with how well she's doing. As I mentioned, sister's dog's not doing too well. But right now she seems quite healthy. Oh, well, lively. Anyways, welcome back. And let's enjoy our beautiful mushrooms. I'm still very happy with these, except you guys also need to... Well, we're gonna fix our temperature control here, right? And we did start all that. And right now, wait, you're going back and forth here like crazy. Because you have stopped again. AKA our volcano is... You can't reach that. Our volcano is a direct contributor for heating our mushrooms or cooling them. AKA this setup is the completely wrong spot and should be over here. To make this all a little more reliable. First of all, we should probably get...
Tell me I'm pretty.
You are also pretty. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm so glad you're the first person to say hello. Let's go put you in here. Wait, you need to be still. By the way, did you finish Clay Obscure? I've only been lurking a few times. Yeah, been lurking a few times. I've seen that you're playing it on French audio with English subtitles, which I think has worked quite well. I was wondering if I should ever play the Gothic remake with the same setup, just in German, because it's such a German game. Inspiration right there. What is with my water? Do we not have water? The game is French, so it should be talking... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking with the Gothic game as well. It's a German game, so... Though the remake is kind of international, it's still got a very specific German treatment, I guess. It still feels very distinct in its old way. And the original obviously is. I feel like I'm missing something here. First of all, no, you're all good. You need to make a way. I will probably want to have that power line go somewhere else upwards. You could just be here for now, somewhere. This is gonna be a vacuum. What is it? Settings are all good. Oh, right, I did lower the volume again. Is that good? Okay, then we get the power moved over here. You guys go up this way. Make some room on the left. And the thing is, this heat exchanger fluctuates a lot. We need two things. Well, we gotta fine-tune our cooling, basically. Right now, we just reduced the throughput from outgoing stuff, which in itself is quite unstable. Also, we are still about to fill up the entirety of our heat exchanger with... Wait. We had to fix you. Oh, yeah, no, that is not good. No, that's fine. You're both 40. You are having odd numbers here, which makes... Wait, what? I saw that number. You should not be... Oh, that's why. Yeah, okay. We first gotta fill you up with sand again. That means you are going out. You gotta stop for a second here. And you're going in, so you gotta just bring me that sand. Go 500 and reset. Okay, so after glass is allowed to go out. You're gonna go 50-50, that's okay. Anything else is whatever. I just reset the wrong thing. You're supposed to be 40. You are supposed to be 500. Right, there the sand goes in. You are stopped. I also cut off the wrong thing here. You'll still get your 40s every time. I hope this is all filled up with full packages of 20 kilos each. There will be like one that's off. Now we're good though. We have some glass lying over here. This should always be full, you should always be full, and thus you'll always be filled up fully as well. And with that, you're just melting the glass too quickly. No, okay, there we go. Wait, what? You're out of sand. That's 500. Yeah, you hold too much stuff. Can you stop that? Fill this up first. You're melting too much glass too quickly. Yeah, basically that. Also, I need you guys to stop running in here. I need to stop you guys from running in here and grabbing the super hot glass from the top. Can we just have a single door here? Or we close you off on the left side? I think I'll close you off here. You have no doopy business inside the melter. Okay, you're properly filled up yet? No. Do this one as well. And then we get you down to 40. Reset both. That's gonna be fine. You hooked up. You didn't. You're hooked up. No short circuits were made here to, well, keep things going. And I can't connect you again. This stuff is just way too hot. You're gonna melt the glass, the sand, so quickly. Oh, that's why. Wait. Let me think. Goes in, goes out. Well, I should have this over here. So you're always full. If we don't have this always, if we don't have the melting over here, you will continuously send stuff in and melt it. It will just all melt away. And then things go in slowly, but the sand passes all the heat steps. How hot are you anyways? I wish this slider was going further than 500 degrees. Yeah, you're only getting up to like 200-300. Up here you get a bit more, because you were sitting here. There's definitely a delta between the two platforms. Could get another set over here maybe. Wasting diamond on making glass, so we don't have to use diamond for glass applications. We could have just built more nuclear red bolt stuff. And yeah, glass melters are just nonsense at this point, really. But we want to use the heat. Like I said, you can always just make diamond instead. That is silly. But yes, so we will bring over this guy too. Here I guess you shouldn't spill over, realistically. Maybe here. So you are a bit further away from the floor. You don't care about heat, aka you don't heat up yourself. There's your power. And then we do have to bring the automation all the way in. This is going out, this one is going in. Go in like this. I might want to have this on the far side. I will have two wires anyways. But this would be the guy at the bottom. Right. That's the guy on the bottom. I think I want you all in the steam room. You gotta go into the top, so your output is here. The output is coming from the left. So you want to go along the top side for sure. Into here, basically. Goes down. Then you come up here. Jump over. Get stuff in here. We're switching between aluminium again and cobalt. I don't like that. Oh well, so be it. That's the game. Yes, you go into the top. This stuff is all supposed to be cool. And there is nothing here in the way of things except for that. This guy. Except for that creeper. I could be happy to say welcome in. How's it going? I hope you're having a good Sunday. Beautiful weekend. I do find it to be way more pleasant today than yesterday, even though it's warmer. Just because it's not as humid. That is very interesting. Like, still, like, quite a few degrees more. And I have to get you in here, so yet another bridge. That should do the thing, like, really good. If we had you... I think even if we had them... If they had their own output, like completely own output here, and the glass could just run freely, I'd still think that the line would empty because you're melting it faster than half speed. Because this is basically only giving us half the speed that we could get. Let's go double check. Okay, you go in here. This is the old stuff. We don't need any. You don't need any setup. You're both 40. This is okay. Is any of you running? You're running for 40. And that allows you at 40 in, you at 40 out. Right. Wait. That is nonsense. That is complete and utter nonsense. You could have your output here, not the other. We just made the same input output twice. Whoops. I might not have had enough sleep. Maybe Doc kept me awake. Right, yes. Beautiful. Can we have you... That is your output. Let's bring you down here then, maybe. This way. And you go down. No, this goes into the left, this into the right. You're gonna go up in here. I hate it. You're gonna switch this into here. You just go up. You go around. That is your out in, yes. I could have you go this way. Yes, you output input. And this guy goes up here. And we gotta switch around. There's no space here. To bring a bridge over. To move you one to the left. And then turn this guy around. Just stop for a second. Let's go remove that. Remove that. Once that's the case, we can just rebuild things as we see fit. And thank you for the lurk, happy lurk, Blue. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful work. Let's get you... It's very tight. Yes, I will enjoy my dark too. Let's get you here. Maybe move you down by one. Oh, this is so... Okay, let's remake that. We find space that way. Okay. Let's go be not so silly. Once you all do that, we see the temps rising up in our heat exchanger, yes, but not too much. Which is mostly also to be attributed towards our reduced throughput and the glass, which is... You're cooling down quite a bit. You're cooling down like all the way, really. Okay, no, that's not why. Do we just have better cooling now? If we bring you back to 20, you might still have half packages. And then we are able to heat this all up a little. What's the temp in the top 20s? 19. 19? Yes. You can't bring water down, which is fine. We can open this up now. Not sure if you can hear the steps of Doggo. Yeah? Hmm? Oh yes. Too bad, no, we don't have a dog cam today. Hold on a sec. Alright, that's the one. Let's go with the water down now. We had this open, no closed, because of our vacuum below. Now we can just have this all filled up with water. And it's gonna be fine because the bottom is sealed, the top will be filled, and the top can be then either isolated or just exposed to the elements. That's the one, yes. And you're cooling down way too much. Or are you? Can we give you... Not sure. Huh? Upload a low target temp of 20. You're gonna cool it more than that. It is right now 29. You go full cooling. Let's just have you stop for a moment. I think we just need a proper tank and target control and move the stuff away and make it on the left. I think it will be easier to control, and the debris will be pre-cooled. So yes, that. Anyways, yes, I want to get this done first. So you have... Why is there a sweeper up here? Right, no, you are the sweeper that was supposed to replace this one. So this one can go away. Fine, that's cool. That doesn't fix our problem with putting things in places. Anyways, you need not gate output on this side of the meter. And you need to have, well, this somewhere close by, but this would be the perfect spot. And that's okay. That works. We bring the signal out here. You get your signal in from this spot. AKA switcheroo is kind of necessary. Your output is on the bottom and yours is on the right, aka towards the bottom. So you come in here and here, go down this way. No, this one, basically. Then this guy gotta go top somewhere. And that can just be here. You get 2 bridges, the other one gets none. This sounds fine. Go this way. Go over. You are connected. Are you connected over there? Yes, you are. you will be reset by this. This one will be reset by the reset of the other side. We are somehow missing stuff in here. Oh, because you have no... What? You have no green bit on the left. Didn't mean for this to be cut off. Right, you should be... That's your input. Your input is... Your input is missing the entire automation. Yeah, that would be a bit of a problem. Let me turn you around. Stop being silly. We'll bring this down. So you're for one in one line, and two, we have more space on the top to do the necessary automation, which we just completely skipped. Let's go just deconstruct bits in here. Actually, only the top. You will be up already. The bottom stays for a moment. Okay. Then that is the NOT gate. Coming in from the signal into here. You reset that, you come out with your signal. Where do we go up? Nowhere yet, you go up here. You can't, that's the problem. You go up here. Then you can get your NOT gate. This one is not necessary. Not, haha. And that is input output. And we're good. That's the one. We fixed it. I'm confident. This time around it's gonna work. Third time's the charm. It was like the fifth time, but yes. You're good here. I didn't mean for you to taking away the water. Okay. Didn't mean for you to take away the water. Where's all the water going? Are we dumping that? Are we dumping that? Are we dumping all the water? We are dumping all the liquid bottles. We got rid of a lot of stuff. Yeah, that includes the water bottles. Did you copy that? You copied that, probably. Right, and we are fixing right now the right hand side, which kind of probably will be foregone for now. Intermediary fixes are in place. It's gonna be a bit colder. We will just try to fine tune this, but it's gonna be difficult. That's why we need some space. And an extra tuner. Okay. But for now, these mushrooms look great. And the ones on top, they gotta just remelt their stuff, I guess. And we are doing that down here. We could even go ahead and have you automatically bring down the excess nuclear waste. Also, the nuclear waste has been cooling this down so far and so much that the entire area has cooled down. Holy guacamole. That is somewhat unexpected. We're also fixing up things over here, so can we go ahead and you go get some corner builds. This over here is nice and warm, and that would make for a great space to do some more nuclear waste nonsense. Right, you have top water, you have water on the top. If I give you a blob here, you have the super heavy nuclear waste. We open this up on the bottom, then the nuclear waste can just dribble down, except this happened. This happened and it's in the way of things. And this here on the left too. Should be no more water here to begin with. Once this is all knocked out. Okay, we just knock it once and copium. And this can be open, it's fine. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, you guys get some space here, we connect you all together. You can go away. It's just melted, nice. Always do with some extra melting. You are not really a heat exchanger, you're not really heating up, right? I'm just like having some hopium here, that... Yeah, no. we have the hot door. And might actually want to have that magma drop down. We'll get some fallout, likely. It'll be cold enough for it not to be an issue. Yeah, gonna get a bit of steam, a bit of nuclear fallout for a second, but then it's gonna be perfectly balanced. Alright. Lovely. What is your what's your issue? Are you going on off on the battery? No. The battery should always demand more power. You're doing temp control. You just need more stuff. Wait, what's it? This is not super hot though. That's lovely. Okay. And this guy, is it coming down or not? I added more cooling, not sure. Bring you back to 10. Again, can I do this from the other side? I'm more interested in first fixing the glass thing. Okay, you sit where you sit. Where you're supposed to sit. You're gonna be 40. Plenty of extra glass on the other side. You're 40. And you're connected, so now you are going 40 in, 40 out, 40 in, 40 out. And the melting isn't happening too quickly. Yes, if this were not melting, you would be backlogged. And if you were not bringing anything in here, well, you could empty out this entire line. So if we don't have sand, that's going to be slightly problematic. But if you can't send stuff out, you also won't let stuff in. And with that, we have glass for sure. No one enter. No bots, no bloops. And with that, we can do a completely different build over here too. We can glassify our bedrooms. And who doesn't want to be... What? That's it for the glass. Okay, we gotta wait for these numbers to grow. But yes, there is gonna be some need for background tiles. For now. And that is just that. Oh look, approved. I might wanna not build the top tiles anyways. Not yet. We'll have to rebuild though. Well, we have to rebuild a lot new. We gotta fill this with CO2. That's the one. You guys keep building that. And we redo our power in this space. Let's go see. You are slightly annoying. AKA this battery. Okay, first of all, don't think we have a liquid here that we gotta be concerned about. If we ever wanna redo kiln stuff, I'll have it here. Probably. I do need the real estate up here to do things. Oh my, I hadn't realized that the tuned turbines have the tuning bulb facing down. I knew they've been tuned before, but this I haven't seen. Interesting, cool. Yes, power comes in from here, so that's... Oh, yeah, Is that the main power line coming in? Yes, it is. That is interesting for sure, because I don't want you to be annoying here. Where's all the power going? This one is mainly, almost exclusively, for the water treatment. So I'll maybe just bring you up here. And you'll be on the side. And that's A-okay. Nice and close. It's gonna free up quite a bit of stuff. And the other one, well, they can be on top here. And we'll just have this guy. This door necessary. This does not need to be a room. Right, and then you will come up, I guess here. And that's totally fine. Bring you up there. Transformer. And there's the power. Yep. Excellent. Make some room, You get full Heavy wire. You get that wire. It can all be part of the vacuum already. Wire comes in on this level, which is also quite excellent. So we can just have you all in one continuous line. I need you to go down too. But right now you go down on the other side, which kind of works. I'll have you go down this way. Yes. Let's go see. Construct the bridge. Transformers have both been rebuilt. You're on a short circuit right now. This should fix that. You should be hooked up here. This one's gonna be removed. And you have this wire that's flimsy. It should not be here. That's fine. We're gonna deconstruct that. There's still some flimsy wire behind here. Okay, that looks good. You have power. Deconstruct the wire behind, that's it. Okay. Move you guys up. Look good, look good, look good. This wire gets removed. And then going down again. The storage bit, I'll have you here. There's already a piece of wire coming up in this place. I'd like to use that. There, go that way. Make it all nice and even. This one on the left we ignore. We go move the extra bits. And the old wire type. And over here, I'm not sure. This is redundancy for now, and I guess I don't hate it. So let's keep it. Okay, sweet. Random automation wire, you be gone. Cooling, you'll be coming up over here-ish. The only downside to all this is now the cooling goes to the right? And this part is all on the left, so the water has to travel a bit further. Now what's our temps in here? Your target temp is what? 64. That is kinda high. We increased that dramatically because you've been getting too cold. You look okay again. You look more than okay. I wish I could spread those debris in here without much effort. We could have you on rails. That would make things easy. It would be temporary. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Except for the basket at the end. Right. You have a basket. You have to, well, you have to loop this, sort of. So, here, just go do that. That's fine. You loop it at the top. And this way around. What material? Iron. Sounds good. Go down here. You go along the top here. Yes. You do need a bridge somewhere. And to start all this. You get this in. The lag is ultra real. You have power? We certainly have power here. And some room as well. Just go conveyor loader. You can load it right on top. That's fine. Okay. The waste has been doing a fine job in melting. There's still too much liquid over here. The battery is broken. Okay, you are zapping away all the power right now. Yeah. That kind of makes sense, except why is this not flowing? Because there's two different liquids here. Two different gases. Wait, what? You should be able to flow. You are not. This is just very unwilling to flow. Yes, okay, high mass. Okay, so be it. You can have a path through. Make your pathing a bit faster. This should be open. And the rest in here is A-okay. Hey guys, there's free nut. You can go get the nut. Alright. Cool. And then a bit of extra nuclear radiation waste whatnot spread. Not this one. keep the plant alive. And then you guys have no power because why? We never rebuilt the conductive wire here. Okay. That would happen, yes. And you stopped. Why is that? Because you are rebuild. You should keep power up, not low. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I'll have to remove this well again, I think. Because I probably want to have some of the transformers in the steam room, if we have enough steel. When we have enough steel. Alright, let's go clean this out. We have our liquid log on this side. We put it here with a naphtha blob. And this naphtha blob. You guys, do you bring me water? We do not have a water pump set up because that was part of science and we don't need science anymore. Yeah, no, this is still available, but not reachable. We'll build another thing in here. What? Why? How? What? Well, on this side specifically, why? There's only one gas in here. How did the naphtha get to the bottom? And how did you delete part of it? What in the heck? I mean, there's still a liquid block here. So, whatever. And I think we can just displace the other stuff. Could you stop moving that? Okay, listen. This is not to be moved. This is not to be moved. I know we don't need to make sure you don't move that, but you guys are gonna be silly about that. Okay. And this is very odd. Like, that doesn't look right. How would the naphtha get... Okay, you have CO2 in here for some reason, and some natural. That just happened. And I don't care too much. It's only like a few kilo, 1 kilo-ish. You can crush this from the other side. Trap the sour... Oh. This one's not supposed to be natural gas. Yeah, okay. To refilter that. Or we just say we don't care about the natural gas, the sour gas. We can crush it. The 121 grams of sour gas, yeah. They're kind of important to us. They are a reminder that overconfidence is not a problem if you have enough tubes and time. Okay, let's get you a bunch of mini pumps. Bigger one might be faster. One big one might be faster here. Not certain. Get you all out. Connect you all together. And you're good. Empty the bottle. Go vacuum. And that's that. Now we get double doors over here too. This one, what's your temp now? 27. You're looking great. You're looking great for cooling the right hand side nonsense. Our final cooling heat exchanger block is gonna be here-ish. Do we even want the debris to touch it? Like, I had two ideas for this. We can just have you go out here. That should be a-okay. This is like plenty of cooling. And you can be like cold on this side, and then you might even want you to be fully blocked or something. I do want the water. That's gonna be likely enough heat exchange. We do want the extra water to buffer the heat. I don't need all this water in here right now. Let's go pause that. For now. I'll leave you to the pumpkin for a sec here. We can go clean things out. I'll double check on my beautiful glass melter that it's working a-okay. From time to time we go to Slickino and fill the floor here. We have plenty of igneous rock, so that's good. We can up this as well. No. Good one by one. Yeah. You ever heat up this biome? Yeah, by 40 degrees in the direct vicinity, I guess. Sure. And this also reminds us of, hey look, there's nothing. It reminds us of closing this off and wondering about all the calories we are making. Okay, sweet. Let's go intercept the charge. And oh look, the glass has just multiplied by X whatever. Big number. Let's put glass in here. And build ourselves some aeropods as well. What could I possibly try to do here? Oh well. So obvious. Do I want to bring the glass all the way up to here? You do remove that door, right? Right? You can't build all this here. You do remove that door. Also, yes, your sprockets. I'm not sure I can put you in if the wall on the floor is built. I think I can. So, if we now go... Yeah, you can plant that. You can plant it from below. So, we can just close you off here. We could bring it one further, that's the question. It will impede airflow. Slightly. Like, breathing in bedrooms is gonna be not difficult, but also not easy. There's way too much CO2 moving around in this space. Let's go talk about getting CO2. Get a big fat bottle, it's like 40 kilos or so. 160. Get that bottle of CO2 in here. We do want to get rid of all the debris, of course. Debris. Yes, pretty please. Why is there more debris over here? It seems like you get more debris as you approach the lab. As you're doing things in here. That does not sound right. There shouldn't be. I don't think. Oh well. Right, then I want to have the CO2 trapped below. So there's a few things here, I guess. I need also for the CO2 to be able to push away the oxygen upwards. Can we have that in here? If we do this and this, the CO2 won't... It might get up. It might get up if there's a blob of CO2 in here as well, aka a tube comes over. Again, where's this debris coming from? I do not know what this is. This one's from the triage cargo, right? But on the left here, wait, what? Like, this was glass. There's other things than glass. That is wrong. And you can't build here now. You can't build here now. Since you lost your ceiling pit. Okay, that's a bit silly. So we gotta rebuild this part. And your work. Cancel? All? But why can't I? Let's try again. What about now? Okay, you can't build the aeropods. That's fine. You can't cancel them. With cancel everything command. That is not so fine. Let's try again. I still can't cancel them. Okay. They're broken in a different way. And now the glass is inside the glass. Oh, you guys are silly. Yeah, let's go fix it up like so. You will just need your hanging pot again, hanging spot again. Alright, go build those back tiles. Yeah, filling it up is just gonna be slightly annoying. For real. Back tiles. This isn't too much CO2 really. It's only 40 kilos. Someone's gonna get potatoes, likely. Go put you all in. I think I'll stay with that and have you do that. I'll still wait. You could bring zombie spores right away. For kids, not zombie spores. We don't care about the spores, right? We just care about the plants. What the heck? Again? Where's the igneous rock coming from? Oh, yes, of course. Back wall. Tile. Thingamabob. Yes, I'm silly. Back wall gotta be removed and it's pushing it up. Yeah. Naturally. Alright. Go sweep things. And then rebuild that and you're gonna be all fine and good and dandy. Confident we can open up this bottle now without too much issues, so the left hand side is gonna be silly. I'll give you one more spot where you can exchange gases. Push things out. Let's see how that goes. You'll bring a fart in instead. Yeah, you are trying to escape here. Not too much pressure yet. There will be a layer at some point. I should have just opened that. Nah, that's good. Things will settle. Things will settle. We really gotta also take care of the crabs, though. We do double check glass. If we did that, we can, I think, remove our notification. And the crab egg station was our main bit. You haven't... Wait, what? Why is there a... You have a different egg morph, don't you? A new egg. Can we go... Shell? Pork shell egg? No. You should only get 8 critters in. There's 8 critters in here. Do you need more space? Is it 6? You need 12 cells. 60 is 5. And 36 on top is 96. Is room too small? Oh yes. Oh wait, what? Why is this room closed off? Because I'm silly. That's why. Yes. It should be 100. Okay. Yeah, you've been a bit unhappy for a while now. That's not bad. We would have just gotten too many eggs. Which would have gotten us more guys. Which would have stopped you out from doing the things. You can get extra shells though. You did get more steel for sure. In the past few cycles. Right. We have some space here to potentially make infinite storage for this guy. In here. Can we do the door? I'm just trying to blueprint this. What is the cooling loop? Maybe here instead. So you don't go through the cooling loop, you go down. This would be that. Then mark this off. Okay, I just want to mark this off. I have to have 2 gases. You can have a tile above. Maybe coming in here at the other side. Probably too wide. So this would both be closed off. Better. Liquid. To make things safe. Rather liquid, gas. Bottom. Top. Let me mark down the gas again. Gas. oil that is keeping things in place. This is just the bottom. You could be anything. Yes. You could be anything if this was, for example, oil. This was oil, and we can still go inside. We don't need to go in. We want to be able to go inside. This would be the floor regularly. We could also make the floor below. Insulation. Door. Unbreakable. This one. This gas. You'd also have the floor. This would be a door for the entry point. And you'd be higher. Sideways and at the bottom. So we can put you and you in place. We open this all up. Make this reachable. Don't build any of those pipes, thank you. We put another door here so we can open close this one if we want to go in. Or just have this as an open space in general. We won't want to go in from this side. You'll have a hard time going in here. Maybe to prime it, we start from this side though. And this can all be filled up, because why not? Yeah, there won't be any issues with your power here. Will there? No. We do have to use a normal wire though, which is a-okay. We should, we have this guy from the right hand side. You are wrapping around completely here as well, almost. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, get that... Yep. Get that nuclear waste in here. Go get this stuff going. We are still 21 tons. Things are melting nicely up here. Oh, that's nice. We we do probably have a bunch of that over here, yeah. We did remove... tiny amount, maybe. Okay, and these exuberants are just growing beautifully. So are these now. Even on the top, it's heating up slowly. That's lovely to see. What is your problem? This is opened up for a second here. Right. This goes down. You will have a door here, and here's what we said. No. Here. Yes, we're still opening this up. We have to have this open wider. There goes the door, there's your room. This is the other door. Could have that open for now, close you open this part. And thus put the other door in place. Perfect. Excuse me? Awaiting coolant. Yeah, okay, you're running that in right now. Perfect. Wonderful. This room is vacuum. Let's go remove the extra bits. My temp control is working surprisingly well, I guess. 26, 25, it's all a good temperature. You open close this for whatever reasons. If above 35 you open the doors. If above 30 and 28 you should open those doors. And below, you're gonna keep cooling this, and you should not be... Wait, what? You're below. If below that, you open that. Yes, we will interrupt heat exchange, because you're getting colder from the bottom right now. At some point we're getting hotter. That should be okay for this moment. Like, how is overall temps here? Like, you are 25, 24. That will not freeze any nuclear waste as of now. And we could set up this other farm. I'm somewhat confident. Usually I'll have you one tile lower. We should do that. That's not gonna be difficult. Right. Yet again, wish I had blueprint mod. Why would you remove that? I know people are not supposed to just copy paste other people's stuff. I just want to copy my own stuff that I built in the game, in the very map. nitrous and so. At least we can track these bits. It's just about the wires. We. I just saw we got some raw shellfish. Was our first crabman that went and became a foodman. Let's go. Cooked seafood in this one. And you guys want to stop eating the good stuff? Or its ingredients? I think you're still eating meat, right? We should get lots of meat. You don't get this. Are you allowed to eat the surf and turf? You are. What about... We have something else on high quality here. Not the tofu. Was there not another high quality food item? Could make burgers. Wait, can't we make burgers? We have some lettuce. We have barbecue, we have buns. We could do this forever. We have... How much is that? 400. 4 is 10 is 25. Plus 4, 29. It's exactly 30? Wait. 140 divided by 400. 36. I missed something. But yes. That's quite a bit of stuff right there. And we could just tell you all to make a few buns for the good food. You should be putting them all the way to here, I think. Are we moving away seafood? Did we fix... Okay, no, this is all being stored in here. Should be processed anyways. You should be all good. This poor Swede should meet up with his friends. Then we're waiting for this to be built. That's cool. We did get all these pips going. You got your seeds in here? I think so. For the farms in general, I guess we are a-okay. Well, we just need more pips. We gotta hook you up with some automation or something. We have so many stables that we're not using. And we have a bunch of blossom seeds too. I might want to change you around again to do something else. Like, I don't know. What would we want to do? More spore kits? We might want more of these, yes. Are you allowed inside? Yes, we're not using the blossom seeds as of now. We could change you around to the spore kit. That just works. Allow not the box inside, the loops. You go inside, you remove, relocate that. How about just somewhere where we don't care? One seed in between, you just pushed that out, didn't you? If we put the seeds here, relocate, all the spore kits. No, not here. What are we moving here? What is happening with these guys? Nothing. Where's their move command? I'm confused. Let's get you in here. And I just gotta wait for things to happen, so I understand. Yeah, that's the spore kit. That's... Wait, did you just come in here to hack the... How did you hack the wrangled tip? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem quite right. Okay. Spore kits go here. This part stays on the left. You make more spore kits. There will be zombie spores. There will be zombie spores. That's just a fact. Facts, yeah. No one go in here. You can get... You can be silly about this. You don't go in here. they're gonna be silly because of this. And, well, I'm sure you're gonna put in the top parts right away. And then we can plant our zombie spores. I'm confident. Why can't I plant them in here? I can, but you don't want me to. I think I had this issue before. Maybe these are the ones that had missing on top tiles at some point. Please tell me you're building this tile on the left here specifically. Yes, thank you. Okay, it's not, no. Zombie spores go wild. Okay, that looks good. This one, what? Okay, that works. You're gonna bring these guys in? Yeah, look at them, happily zombie sporing. I don't know if they're able to just pass their spores through the bottom or something, because, no, they should be on top here. Look at that, look at that. Look at it, isn't it pretty? Look at it, 800 decor from zombie spores, 880, 960. Perfect. And I saw more. And I saw more. 1200 zombie spore in the core. It even rhymes. Alright. With that, I gotta leave you for a sec. I'll be right back. I'll leave you with Miss Met. Enjoy. Be right back.